And that nigga did it how I always wanted to do it, and I'll never be able to do it like that.
First of all, me and my brother was just talking about FanDuel, and FanDuel is a shady mistress that just cheats people out of their money and is the worst. So that's what we said, and that's how we feel about it. And we think we should all, as a African-American unit, just go ahead and block FanDuel and say they're racist. Let's get over it, fellas. I've only hit on FanDuel once betting. Racist, baby. That's that. We could argue about that all day. Anybody else hit on FanDuel besides myself? Nobody? Just me?
I hit on football before. I didn't hit on basketball yet.
Yeah. No. See? Yeah. No, I hit on football once. I hit my parlay. I got stat. You know what I'm saying? Basketball, I hit once. Got like 500. You know what I'm saying? But I like the fact that I hit once is a problem, baby. Okay, I'm great at this betting thing. Okay, betting my whole life. I wasn't even supposed to live past 21, and I made it. Shouts out to me. Right now, guys. No, okay, all right. Thank you. Thank you.
There we go.
Thank you. We got a lot to talk about, a lot to go over, a lot to get into. I'll kick it off first, guys.
It's Toxic Jose, Joe Freelon. He's so toxic.
Yes. I am Toxic Jose, aka I am the champ, aka I am the one tweeting, aka I am the one who doesn't like things and complains about a bunch of stuff wrestling. But I still love it. It is what it is. KG, you are up next, sir. Please do not say a thing. I got you.
It's the ginger whiskey assassin, the other KG. Hashtag y'all gotta chill.
Talk to the people, KG.
I need an old English and a nap.
Like OE, like the
wow,
like a 40?
Huh?
Like a 40? Like a 40, my nigga?
But see, like I think KG drink his malt liquor out of like a wine glass, not a brown liquor glass. Like he seemed like he might like pop the top and pour it in a wine glass.
Yeah, backwash is really disgusting.
Yeah, you get the bubbles, right? Bubbles.
Yeah.
It's just that's
what make the OE good. What you mean?
What? Let's do up next, bro. I can't do this.
It's Big Oos, Old Man Logan, acknowledging.
Look, there was a time when Old Man Logan fancied himself a Cali dude in Chicago. I had Dickie suits and Old English playing Doctor's Advocate.
I'm judging you, bro.
Are you judging me, really?
Like the game Doctor's Advocate?
Yes.
Like you dress like Dipsy? My nigga,
like Mac 10, rather. I always had the Washington Nationals hat on. You know what I'm saying?
The who?
W.
The who?
Get your walk on.
It's a major league. Joe, stop judging me. I sit here and I tell you a facet of my past, and I feel like you're judging me.
No.
Who the hell is the Washington Nationals, though?
Y'all have to stop it.
It's a baseball team. I'm not going there with you.
Don't go for it. Don't do it. Do not go with him there. Just let him have it.
And now, your wise man, no chill with Phil. Hashtag MM99.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, my name is Phil Myers Sr., a.k.a. Can't Knock It, the Great One, No Chill with Phil, the voice of violence, the two-time Illinois child support slayer, Captain Medium Meat. They call me Eminem, the minister of mayhem and madness. And as y'all can see in my background, I am watching one of the greatest comedies of the 90s. What's love got to do with it? Shout out to Ike. Y'all see that new video of Ike? That new video that came up with Ike? What would you do if I sang your key? And he said, give you a black eye. Like, yo, Ike was diabolical on so many different levels. And we need what? I'm sorry, what?
We're not gonna have this conversation about this.
Why not? Y'all want to talk about a made-up baseball team called the Washington Nationals? I ain't never heard of the Washington Nationals.
We're not doing it, bro. We're not doing it. You got it.
Oh, so wrestling is not a sport? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
No,
that's not what he said.
There used to be the Montreal Expos.
And you know what? It's not even about me. We have a whole guest. We're not going to argue right now in front of the guest.
I'm here for it. Let's argue.
We'll deal with this debate later.
Okay, well, let me be the first to go ahead and introduce. Unless, do you want to introduce your guest, or since you're kind of a part of the conglomerate, does it feel weird to do that, or should I do it?
Let's see. What all can I say about the man, the myth, the legend known as King B? Our journey began simply as collaborators in music. King B's aunt told me, hey, my nephew makes beats. I was in the lab making the Chicago Massacres follow-up. That never came out, but it was going to be called, I can't remember what I was going to call that joker. Oh, I Am Legend. That's what it was going to be called. So, into my main man, King B. We get to record. We find a spot. B hit me with some beats. You know what I mean? He had a couple of songs he wanted me to jump on. I jump on the tracks. And our relationship started there. From there, I had an artist. I briefly had a run. I liken it to Rocky Balboa being a manager in Rocky V for Tommy Gunn. But I had this artist by the name of Nico Gray that wanted me to manage him. And I managed him. And I solicited King B's services behind the lens to film one of Nico Gray's videos.
Now, Diddy, bro, you gotta clean that up.
Right,
bro.
that sounds
wow. Clean that up, bro.
Wow.
It's early on the call. Still on it.
Oh,
listen to his services.
He had a song by the name of King Griffey. Now you messing up my intro. And he had a song by the name of King Griffey, and my man Big B directed it. All right, fast forward. We get into the world of podcasting. I started on Chauvinist Pigs, and I got to a time where I said, hey, you know what? It's time to make Blvd Ave, which was the blog I did at the time, into a podcast. Big B, the first person I hit up. My boy Gas Station P was the second. And the rest is history. You know what I mean? We basically came together as a trio. We added a female there to get female perspective. And it's probably the most concise and structured podcast I have been a part of since I've been podcasting. So without further ado, I want to welcome to the show my main man, King B, a.k.a. I Am B Daniels on Instagram. Let's give him a warm round of applause.
I already got it. Had him with the intro, son. Had him in the intro. What up, King B? What's up, big guy?
What's cracking? What's happening, family?
What's up, man? What's up? It's just a little family reunion. I'm talking about, like, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
Making the group chat a real thing. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Bringing it to life.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So, if no one ever listens to any podcast in their life, explain to us in full-on detail what Blvd Ave Radio is all about.
Blvd Ave Radio is the Joe Budden podcast on steroids. If you haven't heard the Joe Budden podcast, then we talking about pretty much anything that people like us and our demographic are drawn to, whether that's music, movies, entertainment, pop culture, hip hop culture. We do it all. So whatever you're looking to hear about, more than likely we're gonna cover it.
All right, love
Dig
to do
that.
that. Love to do that.
Dig that.
Second question.
Yes, sir.
Second question. Are you still making beats?
Oh man. Let me take a sip, man.
Which is pretty fire on the beats now.
Have I retired? Not officially, but it's been about a year since I've actually touched the pads. So
I feel that. I feel that.
now, I'm not saying, without, for the right price, I might come back to
Bro,
it.
trying to stay consistent as a musician is hard.
It is.
Yeah. Agreed.
So,
Trying to stay consistent in anything is hard, So
Yeah.
not just music, in life in general.
Now, King B. Now, I think I'm probably the only one out the crew that does not know you.
Yeah.
So, hi, I'm No Chill with Phil. Pleasure to meet you, sir.
Same,
I have
likewise.
a question for you.
Yes, sir.
Black porn versus white porn. What do you prefer? I'll be honest. I like a little diversity in my porn. Okay. Black porn, they get into it and it's just cheeks clapping.
I mean,
With
anything, too much of anything, you'll get tired of it quick. So I try to, keep it level. So I might go black one day, white one day, Asian next day, whatever.
Okay. A mix, a healthy variety.
Smorgasbord.
There we go. Smorgasbord. There we go. See, you know what? We off to a good start. That
was actually a great question. I'm not even gonna hold you. That was a great question.
That was a great question. I wasn't expecting that at all.
I'm just trying to see why the Hispanic, porn don't get no love.
Yeah,
no, you know what? Go ahead.
A lot of the Latina porns is like Afro Latina, so that kind of falls under the category, So
true.
Me personally, I like parody porn. That's probably my favorite.
Movie or TV show?
Both. So like the Avatar, Blue People. This isn't Avatar, the porn. Fucking amazing. I think it's awesome. Especially like how like they connect, how like the thing twisted like the CGI that they use in the parody porn is pretty fucking amazing.
Hey, the last one I watched was a parody of the Jeffersons.
Yes.
That was
the Jeffersons.
But that was about 10, 15 years ago, maybe.
Oh, bro.
That was a little time because they put that out. They did Good Times.
Yeah.
I have all
in the hood.
and I remember the chick that played the mom was Delota Brown. So yeah.
My all-time favorite is still This Ain't the Cosby porn. That one's because dude looked just like Bill. He looked just like Bill.
Hold on, wait, what'd you say?
This Ain't the Cosby porn.
Oh.
And dude looked just like Bill Cosby, and he like bro. Like every time he about to bust one, he be like, bro, it's
I would like to get the piece of pussy.
KG is too early for the resting Kenny.
Look at KG judging us already.
Don't be judging.
Why are you judging us?
Because he ain't said the adventure one. KG waiting on the Black Widow porno to come out.
Nah, KG like that Danielle Steele porn, that hot passionate porn.
You talk about the soft core with like the
where they're making love, yeah.
Right.
To our
Where they're
watchers
making,
and listeners,
they're
we're gonna get to
kissing.
wrestling soon. It's just just
Oh yeah, we'll get to wrestling in a minute. We'll get to wrestling in a minute. We just have to make it awkward for our guests at this point, just to be able to get it all out the way and just start talking wrestling a little. But because I have qualms with Hickenbottom and Levesque. I have qualms. I have issues. I have concerns with how they're booking. Hickenbottom and Levesque. That is Triple H and Shawn Michaels' real last name.
No, it's
when
not.
They're fucking up. Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Why am I talking to you? I have concerns.
Shawn Michaels' real name. Shawn Michaels' real name is Michael Hickenbottom.
Yeah, I have
Shawn
concerns.
Michaels' real last name is Michaels.
No, it's not.
H's last name is H.
Listen. We stop. When you start doing this, we stop talking to you, bro. We just stop talking to y'all together.
And now your week in review.
Monday Night Raw almost turned into some. Monday Night Raw was turned into some porn on Monday. The way Liv was acting, she straddling Dom, left him the hotel room key.
Mm-hmm.
said you shouldn't be with nobody making call her mommy. You need to be with someone that's gonna call you daddy.
Mm-hmm.
Woo.
I don't say
That was kind of a transition, wasn't it?
When I was trying to give Liv her props, y'all said no in the group chat. Don't say mm-hmm.
I didn't say no.
No. Don't talk no. No, I love vanilla pudding.
Now that was Jose over there. Toxic Jose.
Stop this, bro. Stop. You just
Toxic Jose Cuervo.
You did not give Liv no props whatsoever.
I'm not going to give Morgan props. She is all of 5'3", lots of ability in the ring. And when she jumped on Dom, it didn't even recoil. It ricocheted a little bit. Like, don't do this. Go ahead, KG. I'm not doing this with you right now.
I would say Braun Breaker and the Dragunov had a hell of a match. They went back and forth. I thought they were gonna. They made him look strong though, because they at least didn't squash him with Braun Breaker. Ricochet's dead now apparently. You got thrown through the car window for no reason. Samantha Irvin had almost no emotional reaction when they first showed it. Then she was crying in the next scene. So I don't think that was done well. But R-Truth getting him and Miz booked into random tag team title matches. Getting seduced by some mistress, or not mistress, some witch, some storyteller. Thought they was wrestling an APA, but they were wrestling AOP.
Hey man, that shit was funny as hell.
Yeah, it was.
Oh my god.
The bloodline's still out of control. Got Paul Heyman scared for his life. They like NWA if they was bullying Jerry Heller. Got that man scared for his life.
Wow.
Yeah. And we're gonna get an I Quit match: AJ Styles and Cody Rhodes. Two Georgia boys that can't get along.
Clash at the Castle.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And then Will Ospreay and Ray Phoenix had a hell of a match tonight as well. So if there's anything else that I'm missing,
Battleground, sir, or are we doing that on the?
Oh yeah, you go for it. I didn't catch much of it. I just saw the results. So
all I know was Sexy Red was looking good.
He did have Sexy Red on there again.
Right. King B, bro, did you watch Battleground, bro? What did you think of Battleground? Did you watch it?
The only match I watched was with Lola Vice, and I didn't like it. I wish they would just do a regular MMA fight and not the staged MMA fight.
I agree. I'll co-sign that because I thought they could have did that with Brock and Bobby Lashley when they had their feud. At least one of the matches could have been like that, like a legit though.
Right.
I liked where they all circling around like it's like fucking Fight Club or something.
Yeah, that was weird. It was dark. What's going on?
Yeah, didn't they do that when like Shane McMahon was back? And remember Shane McMahon like a Fight Club thing?
Yeah, it was like Raw Underground or something.
Raw Underground.
Yeah, Raw Underground. Yeah.
But then one other thing I noticed on NXT though, they did that backstage segment with Cody Rhodes and Sean Spears and Ethan Page and Brian Pillman's son. He's like, you guys look like you're in a better place right now.
Yeah.
Are they throwing pot shots at AEW?
Totally. Wow. Totally. Then he gave old girl his Dash and Cody Rhodes face mask from when he broke his nose.
Oh, yeah.
JC James.
Yeah, JC James. And then we got to talk about big trick Williams having on the free line 8s.
No, we didn't.
They did hit at a forbidden door next week though to determine his next number one contender. Cody did say it might be people from other locker rooms, so it looks like TNA might get some more guys working on NXT.
With that being said, I did want to ask y'all, who are some people you'd like to see Trick Williams go against if it's somebody maybe from TNA, for example? I know they announced
nobody.
What? I know Joe want to see Moose versus Trick Williams.
No, I don't.
I was about to say
I don't want to see that.
Why you don't want to see that? You don't want to see Moose in WWE?
No, Moose deserves to be in WWE, but Trick Williams is trash.
No, Trick Williams is not trash.
Trick Williams is
How
trash.
many moves? King B, we have this thing we do on here. Well, Joe has this thing he do on here, rather, where he breaks down the move set of particular wrestlers. Trick Williams being the NXT champion right now, Joe, how many moves does Trick Williams have?
3.
He got
wait.
NXT champion.
Oh man, hold up. So your blood pressure does not go up, and so King B does not get the wrong impression. You remember when Kanye West said George Bush hates black people? Y'all remember that? That's kind of like
that's
Joe.
the day. That's the day
Joe,
they replaced the real.
Joe
That's the day they
hates
replaced the real
black
Kanye
people
with a chip.
Joe, what?
Say
That's
it again.
the day they replaced the real
Say what
Kanye.
again?
They inserted a chip.
No. Hold on. Okay. Yep. Now you say it. Go, Phil.
Say what?
Oh,
What
say
you
what you just said.
No, so you can mute me? Hell no. And
No, I'm not gonna mute you. I'm not gonna mute you. I promise God I'm not. My hands right here.
Joe Freeline hates black people in wrestling. He does not like Jay Cargill. He prefers Tiffany Stratton. Joe has this thing. I don't know what the problem is with Joe. But Joe, you concern me, brother. You concern me. I've had to conjure up Martin Luther King to talk to you on multiple episodes about this, bro.
Y'all
How
ready?
can you sit and say Trick Williams is garbage or trash?
Y'all ready? You ready? Okay. Here we go. NXT Battleground was literally a weak ass, trash ass Forbidden Door. If no one saw NXT Battleground in the first place, they had the blueprint at Forbidden Door at AEW. They did not use that blueprint at all and did a terrible job of utilizing TNA's best talent. You're telling me that the Juggernaut, Jordan Grace, who had to take, I think, 2 Virtuosa finishers, 3 Mickey James finishers, takes 1 finisher at NXT and loses. Trash. Nathan Frazier and Axiom, does anybody know who they are? No. But you know who the Good Brothers are? They won. Trash. Ethan Page hits his finisher on Trick Williams. The ref gets in the way. Trick Williams throws that Daniel Bryan knee. A man 6'4", 265 pounds, throws a Daniel Bryan knee called the trick shot and wins the match clean. Trash.
Oh, that force coming towards you. Pause. What you mean?
It's
Well,
true,
Mark
bro.
Brown, big fella.
He's 6'4", 265 pounds. Brock Lesnar is 6'3", 285. Roman Reigns, 6'3", 275. That Daniel Bryan knee is a light heavyweight, cruiserweight move. Why the hell is Trick Williams, who again dresses like a background drug dealer from New Jack City, throwing a knee as a finisher?
What you're not gonna do?
No, bro. No, I'm
do.
not letting it slide. You can say what you want about me and white people and me and white girls and white other. That is bullshit, and y'all know it.
You're wearing a white tee right now.
Trick Williams is a bad champion, and you know it to be true. He's a bad champion. He is not good. He is only good when he's an underdog. His matches with Melo were not good. Melo had to carry. His matches with Ilya were not good. Ilya had to carry. He is green. It is not because Trick Williams sucks. He's just trash right now because he don't know any better. That's all it is. That's
Okay.
it.
So if not Trick as champion right now, who are 3 other alternatives that would be better?
Then Trick?
Yeah.
Right now?
Yeah.
And I can go from any roster. I gotta stay in NXT.
No, NXT.
Can I go to another roster?
No.
Okay.
NXT.
So
3
so
better people that could be better champion.
So if you're not gonna do Trick, you should have did Dijak. You dropped the ball on that. Josh Briggs makes a little bit more sense. You let Ilya go down. That didn't make any sense. You should have kept him there in the first place. You still got Metaphor with Noam Dar. Not mad at that. You still got Tony D'Angelo. Not mad at that. Any of those. But Trick Williams is not ready. Trick Williams can't really wrestle a full match right now without having to be beaten down. He didn't have any offense till the end. 13 minutes in. 13, 14 minutes in. The end of the match, he has offense. The only cool thing about Trick Williams is his theme song. And the fact that he ate Slash Legend. That's it. That's all.
But he had Sexy Red with him, though.
The only cool thing about Trick Williams is the theme song and Last Legend. And
what
that's
do y'all
it.
have against Sexy Red, bro? Like, it's something wrong with y'all.
Sexy Red just got arrested with a stanchion for beating up somebody at a New Jersey airport.
So, what does that have to do with
We're not doing that right now. We're not doing
what
this
does that
right
have
now,
to do with NXT, bro? Like,
No,
you mix
chicanery, bro. You don't listen. You can't.
All right.
You can't-
So here's the
what did
deeper
you call
question.
me?
Here's the deeper question I got for Joe, because I think this is what he's alluding to without saying it. Are you saying NXT, they put that title on Trick Williams to kind of capture, I guess, some of that lightning in the bottle as far as having black champions? You had Moose over there in TNA. You had Swerve Strickland in AEW as black champion.
Yeah, Cody Rhodes on SmackDown.
Yeah, Cody. Yeah, Cody has officially been
Cody
invited.
Raheem Rhodes. Say his
So,
name right. Cody Raheem Rhodes.
Cody Raheem Rhodes. He has been officially invited to the barbecue. So, do you think that's what the move?
Damian Priest got invited to Puerto Rican.
Yeah, he Puerto Rican. He got invited.
I don't know. Damian kind of living an alternative life. You know what I mean? He got the mesh pants on.
That's why. Oh, that's what Drew McIntyre called him, a bondage Undertaker.
Yeah. He, so I don't know if Priest got it yet.
The
But Joe, is that why you saying that?
No, I'm just because it's in before my
I can't answer the question for Joe, but I think I know what he's gonna say.
It's bro, you like okay.
They ain't had nobody else with the title on.
That's fine, but you got Shawn Spears right there. You got Ethan Page.
I'm talking in terms of who's down there.
Oh, you got Joe
but he
Coffey
was
over there,
saying, no, Logan was saying at that time period when he got the title, because I think there wasn't much else Ilya could do down there. And they fell to that point where it's like, who was they gonna put the title on? Because they ain't built up if they wanted another babyface to get it, they ain't built up nobody else really to take the title. They could have did Tony D'Angelo, like Joe said, but I'll let you answer. I don't want to speak for you.
No, he's right, and that's my problem with Hickenbottom. Levesque is on the same thing with Cody Rhodes and Bailey. He's dropping the ball on both of them and Liv.
Now, you kind of saying that premature.
I'm not.
You are.
Or we're not even a quarter after WrestleMania. We all know it starts off slow after WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not.
Especially the Raw after Mania. Everything slows down tremendously.
It's hitting the reset button. It's chapter 1 basically all over again. So we haven't even gotten into where they're going to possibly go in those, storylines with them particular champions. The only one out of the 3 I will give you that kind of has some interest out of the fans is Liv and what she's doing with Dom. Cody just kind of going on this hey, I won the election tour kind of run, isn't every show? Yeah, that's kind of stale. I give you that. Bailey, they ain't made her, the role model yet when she was kicking ass and taking names again. Until she do that, yeah, you're not gonna be on fire for her again. Yes, sir.
Hickenbottom or Levesque are booking the same thing that won did, obviously. When Rhea won the championship last year, they booked her the same way that they're booking Liv right now. Bayley is basically in a space where she can't buy a decent opponent because they won't give her enough time to even flourish in the first place. The best four horsewoman, which is Bayley, is not getting any love. Cody is doing same thing. I'm not doing this with you. Cody is doing the exact same thing that John Cena had to do with Mark Henry, with a different person from the South. That's where this is right now. Levesque and Hickenbottom are fucking this up.
You know,
There's
also
no way
messing
around.
stuff up. Whoever making WWE music, King B, want to make some beats for them? Because this music right now, it ain't it.
Def Rebel is doo-doo. Def Rebel is shit.
Oh man, they only got about a handful of people over there that got some decent instrumentals.
In the black and yellow
my
the black and yellow era, it was so new and so fresh that Triple H had created.
You talking about Wiz Khalifa, Black and Yellow?
He had an era where he had help around him, and now his help are yes men that are feeding him ideas from the past.
Bro, how come every time I ask a question, you overlook my question, bro?
Because you ask, listen, there's no such thing as stupid questions, but there are things that you put words together and they just don't sound right. That's all it is. So
what
there's
do
no
you
such thing
ask?
as
Bro, you said the black and yellow. Are you talking Wiz Khalifa, Black and Yellow? Black and Yellow, Black and Yellow, Black and Yellow. What are you talking about?
So again, Triple H has those eras where what he'll do is he has people on his side, but they're yes men now. They're not telling him that's stupid.
I don't think we've gotten to that point yet, dude. But to your point, Secretary Angel has a comment that kind of I know it's a secret alliance there with you because they already asking to try to be on the panel. But I like their new era comment. You want to go to that and kind of expound on it, sir?
The new era is non-existent. It's wash, rinse, repeat. They read the ingredients from a shampoo bottle. Secretary Angel is from the Basic Catering show that I do on Tuesdays on TikTok with Heels for Life Wrestling. She's bomb. She's freaking brilliant. She's smart. So with all the things that the new era has started, yeah, it's beginning, and I get that, and I get it's just starting. I get it's just going. She's right though. She's right. Like Piper Niven getting a shot at Bayley should be done better, executed better, because they're good fucking wrestlers, and that should be done way better. AJ Styles
Everybody from Scotland getting a title shot this on Saturday.
I'm not doing this with you. I'm not Phil, I'm not doing this with you because you think the best horsewoman is Sasha Banks, and she can't cut a promo for shit.
No, sir. The best horsewoman was Charlotte, sir.
All right. So
you telling me Charlotte was not the best out of her, Sasha, Bayley, and Becky?
I am not doing this with you.
No, bro. Pause. Quit saying you want to do it to me, bro. No diddy.
I'm not saying. I didn't say that. I said I am not going to have this debate with you, sir.
No, that's not what you said. You said I want to do it to you.
Okay. So here we go.
He said I'm not.
Here we go.
Oh,
in wrestling, there's a thing called a promo. Give me one memorable Charlotte promo, and I'll leave this alone.
Her beef with Sasha when they went out into the crowd.
No.
No. Just where she turned on Ric Flair, bro. You telling me that wasn't a good promo? Stop playing, bro. Stop playing.
She yelled through the promo. You can't. Okay, what'd she say?
Stone Cold yells through the promos. Rock yells through the promos.
What did she say, Phil?
Name one person that doesn't yell at promos.
What did she say?
I say LA Knight yells.
Right.
Okay,
now, but hold up. This is what people do when they don't like what you have to say. Name me one promo that she did that you didn't like. This one. What'd she say? Bro, you want me to pull it up? When she talked about I'm not living in your shadow, I'm creating my own story, blah, blah, blah. Bro, that was good. That was good, bro. Stop it.
Here we go.
It was
Austin
completely
360. Austin 360. You thump your Bible, you say your prayers, it got you nowhere. Austin 3:16 says, I just whipped your ass.
Brilliant.
You claim to be the head of the table, but yet you're the one that's not cooking the food. That's Cody Rhodes' promo. If you smell what The Rock is cooking, this is that third heartbreak. That's a Rock promo. There are no memorable.
There's no real emotion behind Charlotte's promos.
Okay, fine, bro. They all had dope ass catchphrases, but dude, you're talking
no real
about
emotion
promo.
behind Charlotte's promo either, though.
There's no
Like,
emotion.
bro, you gotta stop that, bro. You gotta stop that. You gotta stop that.
Phil, you're not gonna win that argument because that's the same guy that doesn't give Razor Ramon his credit.
That has nothing
this is the
to do
same dude
with
that said Razor Ramon was trash.
I said that's not what I said. I never said
Exactly, King B. Exactly.
I never said Razor Ramon was
He said Carlito was a better Razor Ramon than Razor Ramon.
Carlito with the hair?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Phil, you can't pull up an episode where King B. Number one, first rule in Fight Club. We don't listen to whatever Phil fucking says. Phil does not know shit about shit. Phil just be saying stuff to me.
Okay, wait. Hold on.
No.
If I don't know shit about hold on. If I don't know shit about shit, then why am I the wise man? Why am I the wise man?
You gonna say?
Why am I the wise man?
Hold on, wait.
Why?
King B is gonna listen. Phil is gonna say some shit that sound like it makes sense. It sound like it makes sense, but then you're gonna think about it a couple hours later, like that shit didn't fucking make sense. Nothing he said made sense or whatever. That's how Phil gets you. Go ahead. I'm sorry. What was your question?
King B, I'm sorry, sir.
Yeah.
Let me take it back because reading your shirt, I can see you are a Chicago legend. I would like to point something out to you, sir. Do you remember the movie Don't Be a Menace in South Central while drinking your juice in the hood?
Absolutely.
Do you remember? Classic, right?
Yes, sir.
You could put me as whatever. I could be Crazy Legs. I could be Ashtray. I could be Loke Dog. But without a doubt, Joe is Preach. Without a doubt. You see how everything I said, say, Phil don't know shit about shit. I don't know shit about shit. Then why am I the wise man then?
You were dubbed the wise man because we had a fake trial in which y'all came at Joe's head.
Whoa, no Diddy, bro. What is he
Hold
doing?
on, wait. That was not a fake trial, Mr.
That
Dark.
was not a fake trial.
The real trial. Okay?
This man Ford said Joe wrote his signature on a W-2 tax form.
And Mr. Kamen, Mr. Kamen didn't follow the plan like he was supposed to. All right.
Because number one, the trial initially was about me making moves for the betterment of the pod, brother. Let's get back on track on this wrestling. No, still stop. Everything you did throughout that pod was a lie. You fabricated voice notes. You fabricated tax documents. You fabricated every freaking thing you did.
So you're calling me
the lawyer.
So you're calling, bro? I wasn't even a lawyer, but you're calling me the Donald Trump of hot take. Is that what you're doing right now?
In the words of Kendrick Lamar, you lied. You lied.
Ill Will is at work right now, but he on Instagram Live. He said the wise man sent me crack strippers.
He like crack strippers, and we all know Will like crack strippers. Yo, King B, you from Chicago, right?
Yes, sir.
You know where Arnie's is at?
Absolutely. First strip club I've ever been to.
Will got a lifetime pass to Arnie's.
Will just said.
No. I went to Arnie's with Will, bro. I went to Arnie's with Will because you know where the Arnie's is at. You know, it's that CVS that's 24 hours right around the corner where if you get a free penicillin shot for $2, whatever, depending on if you know, what's that girl named? Shantae. If you know Shantae to work in the pharmacy. Have I lied yet so far, King B? Am I telling the truth so far about Arnie's and the CVS? I went to Arnie's with Will. Bro, when we got there, they already had his food on the table. You know how hard it is to eat with a booty hole in your face?
What?
Because it's a strip club.
Bro, Will just said the fuck I don't, nigga. He said I don't have a lifetime pass there.
All right, so look, Y'all
I'm gonna refill my drink. I'm not.
we don't talk
man.
about some women. We're gonna talk about some women because me and the brother King B and our boy Gas Station P, we were talking about some of the lovely ladies of the WWE currently. So Big B, could you tell our audience, tell the guys a hot take? Which one of the ladies, or which ladies are catching your attention at the current time and moment whenever you cut on WWE television?
Right now, I'm glued to NXT. They got everything over there to look at. The skills aren't all the way up to par yet, but they nice to look at for sure. So Jada, Lash, yeah, they got some nice ones. Lola. I'm checking them all out.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Jakara's another one for me.
Jakara, Kalani, who just won.
Yeah. Kalani
She's
is
a nice one.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So I told them we had a conversation, and our conversation was more predicated on like wrestling back in the day. But as far as current day, you guys were kind of caught up with the women's side of wrestling. So what I wanted to ask though is, while these women are beautiful, can you see like the stark difference in them actually being wrestlers in current day versus what they did back in the day with nightgown matches and pillowcase fights and Playboy cover reveals and such?
Right. No, these girls get down today. So like, I don't think anybody like. The only one that I think that can compete today is China. Like Sable, Trish Stratus, Stacy Keibler, all of them. No, like they don't stand a chance. They too pretty. These girls, they pretty and they get down.
Ooh, definitely, fellas. What do you guys think of King B's statements regarding the women talent in today's wrestling?
I kind of agree. I think Victoria could hold her own. Victoria could hold her own.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah. Lita, she'd probably get down today.
Lita, yeah.
I think it's 5. I think it's 5 for like the me personally, I'm taking Ivory, I'm taking China.
Yeah, Melina. That's the chick I was thinking. Melina that came out with
Melina with Eminem.
The one that did the splits when she got in the ring. Yeah.
Morrison and Mercury. Eminem.
Yeah.
Ivory, China, who else? Victoria's another one.
Molly.
You said Molly Holly?
Molly Holly.
Joe saying Molly Holly. Well, she could wrestle, but she didn't really
I'd also say Luna Vachon.
I know you said that before, Phil. I haven't seen her like really wrestle before, but
when Luna Vachon when she got in WWE, when they started bringing in like the Trishas and the Sables and all the pretty blondes,
right,
they put a leash on her. Like if you watch her Dark Side of the Ring, she was a jobber, and Vince pretty much told her that she was a jobber. But if you look at like her independent matches and like when she was with WCW and WOW, like Luna Vachon was a beast, bro. Luna Vachon was a beast.
What do y'all think about Jacqueline as a wrestler? I see some of the people in the comments, they saying Jacqueline. Jazz from ECW could wrestle. So she's another one that probably in this era maybe.
Jacqueline was a good wrestler. She just didn't need the microphone.
Yeah, she was a tough listen.
Yeah. She was too country for her.
Jacqueline was good. She was country as shit. Ill Will says China, Lita, Molly Holly, Alundra Blaze, Jazz, and Sable.
Rocket Robin.
I'm not
he
sold.
left Sable out there.
I'm not sold on Sable.
Sable was not a good wrestler. She was great to look at.
Oh, absolutely.
She did the power bomb, which basically means like that was dope. But I mean like,
Rockin' Robin was good. Rockin' Robin was more like the '80s Alundra Blaze-ish. We had a lot of good female wrestlers, I think the majority of them fell to the wayside, you know, because if y'all think about it, back in the day, women wrestling, when the women wrestlers came out, it's like I can change the channel, I can go to the bathroom, I can make something to eat. At the time, it wasn't really worth watching. I'm not trying to be bogus, it just wasn't worth watching. When Alundra Blaze came out, it didn't matter who she was fighting. You knew Alundra Blaze was going to win. Who was it's Alundra Blaze versus this no-namer? You knew it.
Yeah.
Say what, Joe?
She was a better wrestler. You're right.
Yeah, you knew it. Now, in this day and age, some of the female talent is tearing up the male talent. Like, yo, they got some go in them. They got some go in them, and I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I know Joe hates Jade Cargill for whatever reason. Let her get some more training under her belt, bro. She's gonna be a force to be reckoned with.
But you see what you just said? You see what you just said? You said let her get some more training under her belt. No, nobody's saying that about Tiffany Stratton. Nobody's saying that about Tiffany Stratton. That's why she's better.
Bro, you gotta look at where she came from, though, bro. You gotta look at the training ground with AEW and WWE, bro, is totally different. It's totally different, bro. Like, you at least gotta give her that, bro.
No, that I agree with him on. You can see the progression. You can see the progression.
I gotta give Zoe Stark a break too. Zoe Stark was fired. She came from the Indies. She was fired. Zoe Stark the hit.
You see how you brought up a white woman in comparison to Jade, but it's fine though. Just thank you.
Red Velvet from AEW better than Jade Cargill. Willow Nightingale is way better than Jade Cargill. Way better than Jade Cargill.
Who was Willow Nightingale? Who was Willow Nightingale trained by?
What do you mean? When she first started?
Who was she trained by?
It wasn't the Nightmare Academy.
Speaking to the mic, Joe.
It wasn't the Nightmare Academy, bro. It wasn't them.
She was trained by Dustin. She was trained by Dustin, bro.
No, she wasn't, bro. That was after she got to AEW. She had to get there first, bro.
You're upsetting our guest, Joe. You're upsetting our guest. King B, I'm sorry that you gotta be a guest on our show and deal with this type of just bureaucracy and hypocrisy of whatever. It's frustrating for us. Frustrating.
Yeah.
I would like to be the first to apologize, King B, that Joe is, he comes on here with his little Bow Wow do-rag and it's just
you got waves under there, bro?
No, I got braids under here, bro.
Oh.
Something that Phil ain't never go nothing about. That's not good.
I was about to ask do a wave check.
No.
Was that a ball joke, Joe?
Stop moving your face like a thumbprint right now. Calm down. Relax. Chill out.
Wow.
Number one, I looked up Willow Nightingale. It says she was trained by Bull James and Mike Madonna. Said Bull James and Mike Mondo. No evidence of that.
That's right, because everything on the internet is true, right, Joe?
Bro, that's from her. That's from her. It's her bio, bro. You can say what you want. She's not giving Dustin credit.
You can Google Willow Nightingale. You're gonna get about 50 different bios, bro. Stop.
All right, bro. You got it. You got it, bro. You got it.
Yeah, I know I got it. Get some new headphones. Them is kind of tattered, bro.
The edges of your beard. Nothing. I'm done. You got it.
Yeah, the edges of my beard.
You got it, bro. You got it. You got it. You got it, bro. You got it.
You want to talk about your
Logan,
beard?
Logan, what do you got? What do you got next? What do you got next?
I actually, because I know we touched on it, Pauls, in the episode prior, but I was having a conversation with the guys, and we actually got into like some WCW talk, not an actual Women Crush Wednesday, but actual World Championship Wrestling, and we got to talking about good old days, man. The Billy Kidmans, the Rey Mysterios, the Conans. You know what I mean?
Don't forget about Raven.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ravens flock. So I wanted to just go down memory lane with y'all, man, on some of that. You know what I mean? We were talking about I can't think of the name of the group. Dirty Rascals? What was the group name?
Dirty Rascals.
Is that what was the name? With you talking about with Kidman and Conan?
Yeah, all of them.
Yeah. I forgot their name.
Hey, you might remember. Come on,
Rascal.
It was Rey Mysterio, Juventud Guerrera, Kidman. Was
that when they was wearing No Limit gear?
Maybe.
No, not the Dirty Rascals. Not the Dirty Rascals. Filthy Animals.
Filthy Animals.
Filthy Animals. Yeah, that was when they was with like No Limit, right? When Rey Mysterio wasn't wearing the mask.
That was toward the end of the WCW. That was, I think, that was right after the Wolfpack.
Yeah. So it's funny. Hey, Old Man Logan, it's funny you brought up WCW World Championship Wrestling. Have y'all been watching the documentary on Vice TV, Who Killed WCW?
I watched it about 3 days ago.
Oh, it's so good. It takes me back to where, again, I feel like a kid. Like, yo, I remember that shit. Yo, I remember when that happened. What do y'all think so far? King B, what do you think so far? What you think?
The episode I watched was when Scott Hall and Kevin Nash came over, and they were trying to make it as if they were invading WCW, which worked out dramatically because you had these two guys and they kept talking about a third guy, but they didn't really have one. And then Eric Bischoff ended up getting Hulk Hogan to sign on to that. And that was the craziest heel turn that they had seen at that time. It ran rampant. I ain't gonna lie, NWO.
Funny thing is, that wasn't even supposed to be Hulk Hogan.
Right. But NWO was like
it was supposed to be Sting.
It was. But NWO was the coolest group that I had seen until DX came around. So,
man, I remember the impact of NWO just within like a media standpoint. I'm from North Chicago. Y'all are from Chicago. I'm from like the North suburbs. I'm Great America. Y'all are literally the city of Chicago, right? Mm-hmm. And y'all remember, it's well aware that Chicago at one point in time has had a gang problem, blah, 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 right? I remember when NWO, maybe like a couple months and the buildup of NWO, I remember Tim Brokaw made it out like NWO was like this new national gang. And I remember like everybody like freaking out. This new gang in Chicago called the NWO. And I'm like, that's Hulk Hogan in there. Like, what are y'all talking about? But people that did not watch wrestling, that did not understand it, ate it up like sheep.
Yeah.
I think that's also what made the rise and the build so great. Because then next thing you know, who was on fire in Chicago during that time? The Bulls. And you got Dennis Rodman with NWO. Oh my God. Dennis Rodman is a gang member. And it was the buildup was absolutely freaking hilarious. But you look at the impact that it had on pop culture, media culture. There was no social media back then, so you look at how you could just make something up and everybody ran with it. It was absolutely phenomenal. I remember walking around high school, either doing like the Wolfpack sign or the DX chop, and you could they literally said that was gang representation. They literally said this or this was gang representation, which was the funniest shit. And please believe I got suspended or ISS many times for doing
I was
this.
just getting ready to say, you may have got detention if like security caught you doing that.
Oh yeah, I got multiple detentions for doing that shit.
Oh yeah.
You get a teacher the second?
Yeah, I definitely told the teacher to suck it more than on one occasion.
Yeah, I cried and shot my teacher a couple times. Pause. I was just literally just with the, yeah.
But that NWO ran so rampant, like everybody, it literally was a new world order. People was just jumping ship left and right. At one point, I think they might have had like 20 members, maybe more. So,
they had
the wild thing too, though. Going back to that when they incorporated all those dudes and they incorporated Robin and Karl Malone into the storyline.
Yeah,
the wrong person played the villain. Cause Karl Malone's case, obviously. We ain't gonna get into that. Never mind.
Yeah.
Karl Malone.
If you didn't do Karl Malone, though, let's do like fantasy book right quick. You didn't do Karl Malone in that storyline. If you didn't do Karl Malone in that storyline, who would you have done? Who would you have picked?
There's nobody else to pick.
I mean, Dennis Rodman was portrayed as the bad guy, but I don't know who you'd put in there. But I'm just saying, Karl Malone had a whole case, man. And dude, they had no reason to be a part of no baby faces on TV.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think you could have picked nobody either, but just, you know what I mean, under the same.
The only people that Rodman had rivalries with.
But at the same time, I guess they were trying to capitalize on that and overlook that, not to excuse them, along the lines of, okay, they wasn't going to get MJ. Obviously, Michael Jordan was going on WCW. So one of those Karl Malone at the time, one of the top 5 players in the league, obviously. So if they wanted to make a splash, he really didn't really have nobody else to go after.
Karl Malone was one of the top 5 players in the league. When
he won the MVP,
when he won MVP award in '97, and then he was like runner up the year MJ won the next year, bro. I think he won the MVP award 3 times. What are you talking about? 2 or 3 times.
He's number 4 in scoring, ain't he? Number 4, number 3.
He's up there.
Yeah.
But if you don't pick Karl Malone, you pick the other people that Rodman had rivalries with was like Alonzo Mourning or Shaq.
Jeff Hornacek, you put Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff Hornacek get his ass kicked, bro.
Jeff Hornacek, yeah.
They easy where got a Jeff.
Jeff Hornacek get hit with a chair, he's done.
Dunzo. That was the dynamic of just. I think that was the time when Rodman was untouchable. Like there was like a 3 or 5 year stretch where he would go to any team, do whatever he wanted, score less than 10 points over a span of the game, and just be untouchable, bro. Like that type.
He's also getting 20 rebounds, though.
Right.
Yeah.
Rodman had that star power. Rodman had that killer tenacity on the court and in the ring. And during that time, that was money. That was money.
And this also took place on the off season, so he had time to do it.
Yeah.
No, this took place during the playoffs.
I thought this was during like what was their summer event, like the Great American Bash or something like that.
No,
WCW had Bash at the Beach.
They had
Bash at the Beach,
and then they had Hog Wild. I think it was a pay-per-view. Was it pay-per-view Hog Wild or was it Bash at the Beach when they did it?
If y'all remember, Rodman missed the playoff game to be with Hulk Hogan.
It was a Sunday game, wasn't it?
I don't. Did he do that? I might have to fact check that.
He missed like Bulls time and Bulls playoff time, like practice and stuff.
He missed the actual game, bro.
I remember him. I can't remember what game it was. I think the Bulls were in the playoffs because I remember
they might have been on TV. They might have been on TV at the same time. But according to this page, the match was in July, so that would have been the NBA Finals was already over.
Yeah,
Bash at the Beach, 1998.
Right.
It might have been.
So they were making appearances.
Yeah.
They were making appearances built up to the match, but I can't find factual evidence that either one of them missed. So they probably were making appearances when they were able to do that type thing to build up to it. But I could see when his first appearance was.
I remember him missing. I think they even touched on it in the last.
They did the last dance.
It was a playoff game.
In the Save the Last Dance bio series.
He said that with a straight face.
What is y'all laughing at?
The Last Dance field, not saved.
Damn well, you know,
Stop beating him.
Last Dance.
Stop beating him,
Bro,
bro.
it was called Say the Last Dance.
man.
Why do you keep Logan? Why you keep feeding him, bro?
I'm
You
trying to
feed
help
every
my
time.
friend out. That's all.
What you mean feed me? He ain't feeding me. What the hell?
You know when he say stuff. You know when he say stuff. You know.
It's because of how he said it. He said it with a straight face. He said the Save the Last Dance biopic.
He said
Yeah,
he
the
doesn't
Save
watch
the Last
sports on
Dance
purpose.
Bulls series. It was the Bulls Bio series.
The Bulls
No,
what?
he skipped the practice. He skipped the practice. He didn't skip the
No, it
actual
was a
game.
game, sir. Look, wait a minute.
Yeah, I can't see.
I
him
just
skipping
looked
a
it up,
game.
Phil.
Yeah.
He skipped the practice.
Y'all act like the internet is gospel. Whatever. So, I got a question for y'all in regards to WCW, and I need y'all help because nobody remember this shit.
Okay.
Do
It
y'all
was the
remember?
NBA Finals, but he skipped the practice.
It was a playoff game. Do y'all remember when Hulk Hogan first came to WCW and he was beefing with Kevin Sullivan?
Mm-hmm.
And remember, that was when Kevin Sullivan had on like the drawn on eyebrow things.
Yeah.
And remember, it was Kevin Sullivan's faction. I forget what his faction was called. And then remember, Kevin Sullivan and Ric Flair joined forces. And it was like this pay-per-view where Hulk Hogan had to go through like these cages. It wasn't the three rings. It was like a cage. So like he started up here and then fought this person and then was able to get out of this cage and then went down to the second cage and then fought that one. And then Kevin Sullivan and then was in the ring. Do y'all remember that?
Yeah. Mel just. Do you see what Mel put at the bottom?
Legend of Doom.
Yeah.
Now I came up. No, this got to be from the movie though. The Army of Darkness.
That's a movie.
Yeah, it said it was a stable though from Florida. It's from Florida wrestling, 1983 to 85. So that's definitely not WCW.
Yeah. But do y'all remember that? And that was like, it was the Hulk Hogan, oh yeah, brother, with the red and gold. I remember watching that pay-per-view, but no one else remembers.
No, I remember that.
It's like no
remember
one
those-
chooses to talk about it.
Because okay. All right, here we go. Do you remember how Hulk Hogan used to throw chair shots in WCW?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Remember how bad they were?
They're called the three faces of fear.
There it is, yeah.
The match. The match was called Three Faces of Fear.
Or was that the stable?
Man, that must have been the name of the group.
Okay, was that the stable or was that the match? I don't think you can hear us, bro.
KG, can you hear us?
I don't think you can hear us.
No.
No.
Going in and out. Like I'm saying, right also.
Pause. That's what she said.
Hold on, bro. Let somebody look it up. Like, look it up because the Three Faces of Fear sounds familiar, but I don't.
Anyways, like
I remember the pay-per-view. I remember what you're talking about, though. Go.
Hold on, I'm gonna try to go on Safari and see if that's better than
The Three Faces of Fear.
do y'all also remember? Okay, like nobody talks about that match. Like nobody talks about. Remember Undertaker versus Undertaker when Leslie Nielsen. You remember that?
I remember that.
When Leslie Nielsen was the whole. And what was that? Was that Royal Rumble? What was that?
Undertaker was a WrestleMania match, wasn't it? Or was that Survivor Series?
Survivor Series.
Undertaker versus Undertaker. Remember that? But nobody wants to talk about that.
Three Faces of Fear was a professional wrestling stable in World Championship Wrestling from 94 to 95. Kevin Sullivan, The Butcher, and Avalanche.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Undertaker
That was SummerSlam 94, Undertaker versus Undertaker.
Yeah.
But no one talks about who the other Undertaker was.
I saw a video about that.
Like, that's crazy.
There was a dude whose gimmick prior to that just didn't work.
Yeah.
Who was it? Was it Kane?
No, it wasn't Kane.
because he was Isaac Yankem at the time. And then
I always thought that was Mortis.
Yep, it was.
If it wasn't Mortis, I thought it was Adam Bomb.
I think it was Adam Bomb, actually.
I think it was
That
Adam
sounded
Bomb.
about right.
Yep. Because he had to wrestle like Taker 2. And the only one capable of doing that is Adam Bomb. Adam Bomb
had a similar build. He was more cut. But
It was Brian Lee.
Brian Lee.
Did they do it twice? Yeah, I see that.
his name was Chains. He actually was in WWE for a while.
Okay. I thought that name sounded right too, but I didn't know if they did it more than once though. You talking about when they had the full on match?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. You right about that. Yeah, it was.
He went by Chains, Bulldozer.
That motorcycle game
Brian
just had fuck. Shit.
Who? Taker's motorcycle gang?
Nah, it was a motorcycle gang that Chains was a part of.
Are we talking about Chuck and Larry, Joe?
No, not Chuck and Larry.
I know it is Brad night, but
I'm not. Stop, bro. I can't. It was like using like it was like a motorcycle. I don't know what the name of it was, bro.
But at least you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I do know. What
wait, what are you talking about, Joe?
Chains, like the name of the gang that he was in. Chains.
Disciples of Apocalypse.
Boom! There it is.
That's it.
DOA. Disciples of Apocalypse.
With Crush, rest in peace.
Yeah, with Crush. Remember Crush had the thing where he was crushing motherfuckers? Then he had the thing over his
sure did.
He had Mr. Fuji. And then he started riding around in motorcycles. Disciples of Apocalypse. There it is. Yeah, good shit. Damn, oh man.
Remember One Man Gang went back to Africa to find his African roots.
Oh wow. Shit, that's fucked up.
He came back to what was it? Akeem the African Dream.
He fighting Dusty. He fought Dusty. He was like, he got hit. He was dancing off. He was dancing it off when he was.
Yeah, Akeem something. Yeah.
I think it was Akeem the African Dream or something.
Who was his manager?
Slick.
Who was his manager?
Slick
was his manager.
Slick Jerry Curl was wet to the motherfucker, boy. Now, y'all remember he'd be shaking it and you could just see the water flinging off his Jerry Curl?
He was with Mean G splashing the eye, get caught in the eye and shit, holding the mic. This shit was, oh man, good fucking time. Shit. I thought I was upset when he beat Dusty Rhodes. I was like, how did this motherfucker beat Dusty Rhodes? What the fuck is going on?
Did you see that one interview with Jake the Snake Roberts about Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart and Sonny? That man said, and I quote, "Is this a transition to Hot Take After Dark, or did you want to do WCW?" Speaking of,
he ain't did those yet.
He said, Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels, their real feud was over Sunday. He said they was fighting over and she was giving it up to everybody.
I can see that, bro.
They wanted exclusive rights.
I can see that.
They wanted
exclusive rights. And we ain't gonna act like some guys, some of the brothers, you know, it happens. Some guys get a little, overzealous.
If that is true, I can see that. Because at the time,
Sonny was bad when she was younger.
Sonny was bad, but see, and you got the two top dudes. Bret Hart was the best wrestler, but Shawn Michaels was white hot. Like, Shawn Michaels was money. And Sonny, like, hell yeah, who wouldn't want Sonny on their arm?
Well, rest this. So I heard that's part of the reason why they ran Chris Candido out of there. Because that was his girl.
Yeah, they came in together. But
rest his soul. Because
then when they went to ECW,
Chris
Candido and ACW. Woo!
ACW?
ECW. When it was was a triple threat or whatever they were with Bam Bam and franchise Shane Douglas.
Federation.
Yeah.
And bro, the way Sonny was sucking peanuts out of a Snickers, bro, like shit. Who wouldn't want that? Every
Bret Hart though.
Acknowledge your WCW.
I like how Joe just cut me off. So you calling Bret Hart or WCW?
No. What? I
was getting ready to say something, and you immediately put the WCW
because after he says something, I'm trying to deviate from what he just said.
Phil is flabbergasted.
He said,
"You being real rude, so you being real rude in front of our guest King B tonight."
Oh look, let me ask King B this question.
You don't want to piss him off, Joe.
Let me ask King B this question before we do our WCW. Uno momento, Jose. King B. Bret Hart recently was named the #1 greatest of all time wrestler by Bleacher Report. So I want to ask you, I know you don't really get down with the current day wrestling that much, but during the time you watched wrestling, who was your top 5 wrestlers?
Top 5. Oh, is any promotion? WCW, WWF?
Any promotion. Yo,
whatever.
That's tough. That's something I got to sit down and think about. But yeah, Bret Hart would definitely be in the 5. Sting is up there.
Okay.
I might not be able to get 5.
You can give us one more. That work.
Eddie Guerrero.
Okay.
For whatever reason, I really like Raven. Raven is in my 5.
Okay.
Raven
was a solid.
Raven and like just on some wrestling shit, I really like Chris Benoit.
Yeah, that makes like 3 or 4 of us on the podcast.
Yeah.
Hey, I tell you all the time he's in mine. Like,
yeah.
And I think some people do.
Oh, shit that he pulled, I can't really condone, but in the ring, I fuck with Benoit.
Yeah. Well, and see, that's the problem sometimes with wrestling because he did use his real name. So, for example, even though we come accustomed to saying Hulk Hogan racing, really Terry Bollea is the racist, obviously. But yeah, so that's why like it gets a little murky there when we say about the Chris Benoit because people keep forgetting that's his real name, but we ain't praising the man.
Right.
And we've been seeing that a lot in like just entertainment lately, like the Diddy thing, you know what I mean? The R. Kelly thing, where we kind of have to get to a space where we're saying, hey, can we separate the man from the art? You know what I mean? Can we separate R. Kelly and his antics and continue to play his music, support his music? Can we do the same with Diddy?
Yes, that's a little murky though, because we don't know what R. Kelly was singing about. That's the problem.
Exactly.
Because Benoit wasn't beating up his girl on TV.
Chris Benoit wasn't beating up what?
On TV.
He wasn't beating up his family on TV. R. Kelly was singing about little girls, though.
R. Kelly was beating on people in private. Bill Cosby was drugging bitches in private. But that's not going to keep you watching the Cosby Show.
Video. He didn't do it in private. The whole
video. Hold up. If
now you got a whole video of Cosby.
Y'all watch Dark Side of the Ring. If y'all watch Dark Side of the Ring, it's a lot of people that did not fuck with Chris Benoit because what Chris Benoit did to Nancy backstage that they saw. It wasn't like this was just a one-off thing. This wasn't just like he just woke up and snapped. No, he had been going upside her head. Let's not do that, y'all. Let's not act like Chris Benoit wasn't fighting that girl like that. Now, does that take away from him being an awesome in-ring competitor? No. No, it does not. But don't sit up here and act like when all about the Benjamins come on, y'all don't do a little bop. We all know Diddy was fucking Meek Mill and probably had Biggie and some more people killed. Okay. We all know that. This ain't no secret. There is no secret. No. We all knew something wrong. Something wrong was with Kels when he was back with public announcement. We all knew that, but we chose to look away.
I'll stand corrected. I didn't know about the Benoit thing because I didn't see his Dark Side of the Ring. So I'm
I didn't either. So you just unearthed some stuff.
I saw
New Jack, Kevin Sullivan, Booker T. It's a lot of well-known people that was like, man, fuck Chris Benoit, because I was friends with Nancy. I knew what he was doing to Nancy at the shows behind the scenes.
Well, Kevin Sullivan a little different. I ain't gonna take his word for it because that's the whole thing. That's his ex.
He's lying.
Kevin Sullivan supposed to have been one of the prime suspects. So
right, I ain't gonna take.
And he's been caught lying multiple times about some of the allegations that he had against Chris. Now, what I will say about Chris, he didn't win upside Nancy head at the time.
Hell yeah, he did.
Them just facts. The dark side of the ring pulled no punches and was on nobody's side. That's one thing I appreciate about
They were not biased. They were not biased.
They are not biased. They are not biased. So when Kevin Sullivan was saying what he's saying, they was like, "No, that motherfucking lying," because this is the facts we got right here. When some people were saying, "Well, it might have been Kevin Sullivan," like, "No, factual evidence say that he wasn't there at that point, or this and the third, or whatever." So there's no, it's not one sided. Chris Benoit, throughout the whole time period of the happenings of that before, after, during, and everything else, there's no evidence that says anything otherwise happened. There's no allegedly. There's no other evidence that says anything otherwise happened.
Y'all watch the Dark Side of the Ring of Chris Benoit, where Vicky Guerrero was like, man, I distanced myself. And Eddie distanced himself from Chris from the stuff that he was doing to Nancy. Yeah. Like, it's there, bro. It's there.
Yeah. My only thing I said was weird was when that dude leaked the information for the cops even knew about it. That was a little weird. When they took that dude's computer. Unless he worked for TMZ or something.
That's awkward.
You have to have one for me, Phil, because I ain't touching nothing till July.
That's what you say.
You remind me of my G.
Nah.
No.
Now, Mr. Jose. Now into the transition, please.
All right.
Wait, no, wait.
Acknowledge your WCW.
How you say her name? Maya Bunny?
My bunny. Like Maya.
My bunny?
Like an anime, like my bunny.
My bunny. Yeah. Those that know say I that smile on your face makes it easy to trust you. That girl, fine. Woo! If they only knew my bunny got a tattoo. Goddamn. She can shit. A woman that fine. Woo! Lordy. She could Hadouken the shit out of me whenever she felt the need to. I would willingly. What you mean? Oh my God! I would willingly. A woman that fine. She looked like she got a temper. Put her picture back up there, Joe. Put her picture back up there.
Just
put her picture. Hurry up.
You want the intro or just the picture?
Her picture, Negro. So, you see where her pinky at is on her hip?
Yes.
You see what that pinky at on her hip? Okay, put the picture down.
Okay.
You can tell she got some curvature there. A good old honey bun. That's Zatarans. That's Zatarans jambalaya. Yes, Lord, it is. She looked like she might be a Pisces, and Creole. So she might be a little crazy, and that's fine. I will intentionally piss her off so she can whoop my ass. A woman that fine, I'm willing to take some domestic abuse from her. Yes, Lord, I will. Yes, Lord, I will. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I don't think that I should. Okay.
Quit trying to talk soft to me, Joe. Yuck, gross. This WCW portion.
I'm not
and you
trying
want
to
to get in the microphone talking soft.
You literally just told your king of getting your ass whooped out loud. This wasn't me. This was all you. I don't even know what.
No, you said no, Logan. Didn't he? I don't think that. I don't think.
You don't know how to transition from that. No one knows how to transition out of that.
You're not. Stop talking like Michael Jackson. Grow up.
Hot take.
Hot take.
Hot take. Hot take after dark.
Following
I wasn't done with what, bro. I wasn't done with what I was saying about the WCW, bro. You being a diva tonight, Joe. You're being a control freak, Joe.
I don't care. I told you to cut stuff up. Following segment is Go Chill with Phil, and his segment. If you have any issues, text him. Do not text Hot Take Wrestling Podcast nor Blvd Ave Radio. We have nothing to do with anything he says over these next 2 or 3 minutes. Nothing. You start. Sir.
King B, I want to apologize to you, my brother. I apologize that one toxic Jose is being a bit of a diva tonight, bro. I know I just met you, but I see you got on like your Wakanda Forever bracelet on your wrist, which means you solid, bro. You solid, bro. And I want to apologize to you that toxic Jose is being real toxic amongst the brothers. I was trying to finish my thought in regards to the WCW, but he don't want to let me finish because you see how he want to time me, bro? You see how he want to do that, bro? He think he Ike. But you know what? It's fine, Joe. It's fine. I'm glad to know that you would willingly do that in front of our guests, which you're being rude, and all the people watching. But that's fine, Joe. Thank you. Thank you for showing everyone exactly what I'm saying. This hot take after dark. I had a conversation with King B prior to this. I had a separate conversation with King B in the chat without hot take because I wanted to do things a little different in regards to hot take after dark. So if you have a problem with what I'm getting ready to say, and it's nothing sexual this week, well, yeah, it's not sexual. But if you have a problem with it, please feel free to message us. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have children, please start talking to your children like you are Samuel L. Jackson. These little motherfuckers need to be cussed out. Yes, they do. Cuss your kids out. Cuss them clean the fuck out. These little motherfuckers bad. You can't whoop them because they're willing to call the police and do all this extra shit. And fine. Don't be implicated on some bullshit, but you cuss they motherfucking asses out. Call them stupid. You stupid ass, don't know your timetable, big head motherfucker. That's why you look like your stinking ass mama. Cuss these kids the fuck out. That's the problem with these kids now. They don't want to hear the truth.
KG is traumatized over there.
They don't want no. These kids now don't want to hear the truth. Everybody gets a ribbon. Oh, you get a participation. Fuck that.
Orange slices.
We're from the era of first, second, and third. That's it. Wasn't no participation trophy, but now everybody wants to be pacified. And now everybody wants to be coddled. And now everybody wants to have their hand held and, oh, little Timmy and little DeQuavion and, little Marshawn and blah, blah, blah. Cuss these little motherfuckers out. They need their little asses beat. Especially the young black ones because they think they grown. I will fuck a kid up. Yes, I will. Run up on me. Deshaun, think you gonna whoop my ass? Do you see all this head? I will headbutt the fuck out of you, you little 14-year-old punk.
I'm trying to see how this correlates with the guest.
Cause King B. I'm trying to King B, do you agree with anything that I'm saying?
Discipline your children. Yeah.
Headbutt these little motherfuckers. You think I'm about to argue with you?
You got 1 minute, big guy.
Wow, thank you so much, Joe. I'm grown as hell. You know what? This episode was brought to you by Crown Apple. Hi, baby.
Getting the fifth.
Well, my name is Stubborn.
But you know, bro, look. Ladies and gentlemen that are watching Hot Take, I'm trying to have a conversation. I'm trying to talk to y'all, but Joe wants to put time constraints. You got 1 minute, big guy. You chewing gum at fucking 10:43 at night. Why do you need to be chewing gum, Joe? That's some diva shit. And you're chewing it with the intent to time capsulate me. King B, I want to apologize. King B, I know you're related to King Von and you don't play that shit. My bad, bro. This was not the experience that we wanted to have.
Who told you that? Who told you that?
He did.
King B, are you related to King Von?
No, sir.
You don't have to answer that. You don't have to answer.
Look at that. In the midst of that, I interrupted 15 seconds of your time. You have 15 seconds. I'm sorry.
No, I don't know. No. KB, you don't have to answer.
Thank you so much for watching the Hot Take Wrestling Cast. Also on all platforms at Hot Take Wrestling on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter at Wrestling Take or X, however you want to call it. Twitch at Hot Take Wrestling Podcast. On YouTube at NMG TV Network. We would like to thank Blvd Ave for being our guest. We appreciate those guys so much. They are family in the NMG TV Network family. Really appreciate that. My Bunny, thank you for being our WCW. Also, thank you for speaking with us as well. We appreciate that. These are the contributors to the Hot Take Wrestling Podcast. Myself, the other KG, Ill Will, Old Man Logan, No Chill with Phil, voiceovers by Jay Lazada, and also at Low as well. We also have a Discord where we talk wrestling, and we also are going to start showing wrestling pay-per-views on there as well. So if you want to be a part of the Discord, please inbox us. We will give you the link to that on any of our social media platforms as well. If I could, KG, please give me an outro.
I wish I would have known that Phil was going to talk about headbutting children. I would not have needed to do ab workouts today. That was, yeah.
Yeah.
Because these little motherfuckers bad. They fighting at graduation. I'm sorry, KG.
No, it was funny.
Joe didn't let me finish what I needed to say because I was trying to give a PSA. But you know, Joe in his styrofoam cup while he sits lean with a Bow Wow do-rag on and tattered earphones. You know what, Joe?
Is that milk?
No, it's a plastic cup. It had water in it. But Marvin the Martian over there is so upset with me right now for whatever reason he's upset. No idea. Old Man Logan, can we get your outro, please?
Who's Marvin the Martian?
Make sure y'all check out Blvd Ave every Wednesday. You know what I mean? On your DSPs, YouTube, all that good stuff. Check out our latest episode where we break down and recast, reimagine the Wes Craven film People Under the Stairs. That was picked by our boy Gas Station P that was not here tonight. And yeah, I told him, I said, you know, this is quite the movie to do a director's chair on. But yeah, I think y'all enjoy what we did with it.
People Under the Stairs was a classic, bro.
It was who?
That's a classic. People Under the Stairs. That's a classic, G.
Now, my statement will probably make us be here another 30 minutes, but I'm only going to say it so we can move on.
Yeah, because Joe obviously is on a paid subscription
Well,
minutes.
You know,
Joe got a minute subscription with StreamYard. He don't want to burn up his minutes.
Wow.
Go ahead, Joe. Go ahead, Logan.
No, I was just gonna say, hey, check out that episode. Make sure y'all check out Hot Take Wrestling as always. The Discord, we are building our wrestling community. So, you know, I've been talking with Joe. We got some things we're gonna cook up on there. Looking forward to that, and just trying to make that Joker, you know, percolate. So, yep. And Secretary Angel, quit hating a little bit. You know what I mean? You gotta get up off a wise man like that.
No.
She was talking about Joe.
She's
talking about Joe.
No, she wasn't. She's talking about you. She's talking about
Joe. How about Joe?
King B, can you social, please?
You can follow me on all social media at IMB_Daniels. And check out Blvd Ave, like my man, old man Logan said, every Wednesday on your DSPs. And thank you guys for having me.
Thank you
for joining us.
Thanks for joining us, bro.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. 2 minutes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, my name is Phil Myers Sr., a.k.a. Can't Knock It, the Great One, No Chill with Phil, the voice of violence for all heel wrestling, the two-time child support slayer in the state of Illinois. I'm also known as Eminem, the Minister of Mayhem and Madness. Please be sure to follow me on any and all social media platforms at No Chill with Phil. Follow King B, Blvd Ave, every Wednesday, all social media platforms. And what they said it's on DSL?
DSP.
You said DSL?
Hey, I'm not even gonna go with all right.
I keep telling you, bro.
I caught myself, bro.
Follow them on, bro. That's my bad. Follow them on every ESP or whatever they said, whatever 3 letters they said. Follow them every Wednesday, all podcast streaming forums. Be sure to follow us, She Talk Wrestling. We got a network of people that we rock with that's in our group, She Talk Wrestling, Chrissy, Tina. I'm pretty sure I'm forgetting some people.
Heels for Life Wrestling.
Who?
Heels for Life Wrestling.
Heels for Life Wrestling. Please be sure to follow the Secretary Angel that's in the chat. Apparently she doesn't like me very much. But that's fine. Hey, that's what I do. I piss people off. I rub people the wrong way. And that's what Lucille is for. I got my baby Lucille. Follow me on MySpace. My MySpace is either No Chill with Phil, MM99, Medium Meat 99. Follow me on Christian Mingle. I got 2 Christian Mingles. Deacon, I'm down. And Come Get Some 69. Follow me on Farmers Only, Medium Shuck and Jive. What y'all laughing at?
Keep going, bro. You got 30 seconds.
Just look, follow me on any and all social media platforms. And this is for the ladies and the ladies only, especially the Secretary Angel. Please remember, my couch pulls out. I don't.
You guys so much for watching the Hot Take Wrestling Podcast. We appreciate every one of you. We'll be back next week, next Wednesday at 9-ish p.m. Greatly appreciate you guys. For Juneteenth. That's right. That's right. All black Juneteenth. That's a requirement. Because
we will have fried chicken and watermelon for Juneteenth.
Hey guys, my couch doesn't pull out.
Oh God, Jesus Christ! Now everybody's